Alright folks, buckle in, because what you're about to watch is a verbal collision between a defendant who swears he's being misunderstood and a judge who's already had enough of his explanations. This is the case of David Jordan, a man juggling a laundry list of tickets, past jail time, and a payment plan that's somehow still in limbo. The twist? He insists some of these tickets are already paid, receipts and all, but the court's records say otherwise. Today's showdown isn't just about a $665 balance, it's about credibility. And as the tension builds, you'll see how quickly a calm payment discussion can spiral into accusations, raised voices, and even a threat of jail time. Keep watching, because the ending of this hearing is as tense as it gets, and you won't believe the final exchange.
The court will call the matters of David Jordan, case numbers 22W003051. B and C, as well as 22W005875 and 24W000699 A and B.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Please state your name, Mr. David Jordan.
David Jordan.
Thank you. We're here for show causes on these tickets. So, Mr. Jordan, you were in MDLC for a while?
Wayne County Jail.
Wayne County Jail, okay. I remember that there was some, I gave you some, for the criminal cases, I gave you jail credit and trying to make sure they did what I asked, which was something, they posted a bond and I had moved it to pay on the ticket. Isn't, let me see, 24W000699A. So display a license. I don't understand why this hasn't happened. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I don't understand why it hasn't happened. I don't understand. So, sir, you owe a total of $917.
This is where the math starts stacking up. $917 total, with one ticket alone being $252. The judge is breaking it down by offense. No proof of insurance, no registration, loud noise, improper lane changes, none of them jailable, but all carrying fines. Here's the key. The court's already credited him some jail time and a bond payment, yet he's still left with $665 to pay. This is a classic moment in traffic court, where the defendant thinks prior payments cleared certain charges, but the court's system shows a totally different picture. Question for you. Have you ever felt like your payment disappeared into a legal black hole?
Still, wait, but one of these is no proof, no proof. Failure to display a license. So that's not right either. Minus 252. Mr. Jordan, do you remember when I gave you jail credit, how much jail credit I gave you on the criminal matters?
No, I don't.
Okay. 1 second. Let me look that up. How long were you in the Wayne County Jail?
90 days.
All right. I'm just going to give you 30 days credit time served on the 24W000699A ticket. Fines and costs are waived. That one. So you owe $665 still. Do you need a payment plan for that?
Yes.
Okay, and that's on the note of insurance ticket that I can't do jail time for, the no registration that I can't do jail time for, the loud noise ticket that I can't do jail time for,
Okay.
and another no proof of, no, that's just a clearance fee, and an improper lane ticket. Okay. I am someone's gonna finally figure out how to add this $210 bond that you paid to one of these tickets. So that will take you down. When I give you credit for the $252 on the failure to display a license, when I take that off, because I just gave you credit time served on that one, and I take off the $210 that the bond that you posted, it brings it down to $665. So how much can you pay per month?
Notice how the defendant admits he's unemployed, which instantly shifts the judge's approach. Payment plans become the only viable option here, but in many jurisdictions, even with payment plans, the court can revisit the case later to check for employment updates. That's why she schedules a September review, almost like a financial probation check-in. This isn't just about money, it's about accountability. Judges want to see effort, not just excuses.
Right now I'm not working, so I'm really not sure.
All right. Are you looking for a job, Mr. Jordan?
Yes.
Mhm. Do you want me to bring you back again to see if you've gotten that job? I know you just got out of jail in the last 2 months?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to bring you back to, well, I see. I'll bring you back on September 3rd, see if you have a job, okay? September 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. We'll see where you are, Mr. Jordan.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
So, cause I know some of the actual tickets I had paid. So I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on right now.
And here's where the fuse gets shorter. The defendant claims he's already paid some of these off, but the judge quickly corrects him. These are different tickets. In total, she says he's had 17 separate tickets, and these are simply the leftovers. That's a staggering number. Most people would panic after 3 or 4. But what's more telling here is the communication breakdown. The defendant is mixing up different cases, dates, and payments, and the judge is running out of patience fast.
None of these tickets are paid,
None of
sir.
these
I wouldn't
tickets
be
are
telling
paid,
you that
sir. I
they're,
wouldn't be telling you that they're.
Ma'am, I have my receipts. Ma'am, I have my receipts. I tried to explain this to you
I know,
before.
but those are
I
different
know,
tickets,
but those
not
are
these
different
ones.
tickets,
Not
correct.
these
Mr.
ones.
Jordan
Correct.
said you had
You had 17
tickets.
tickets.
You had
These are the
17
ones that are
tickets.
left. These are the ones that are left.
Okay, so what I was trying to explain is when he wrote me the no proof of insurance, which I had insurance, when he wrote me that suspended for that particular ticket, you had told me to pay the driver on the suspended parts, on the suspended parts, and I did that. The only thing that I did that I had left was the civil infractions.
The driving while license
The driving while
suspended is the
license
one you put
suspended is the one you put
$210
$210 on,
And I just
sir.
told you
And I
that I'm
just told
transferring
you that
that
I'm transferring that
$210 to some of
$210
the civil
to some of the
infractions
civil
and
infractions
giving you credit for
and
time
giving you
served
credit for
on the
time
driving while
served
license
on the driving
suspended.
while
So
license
your
suspended. So your
$210 can go towards one
$210
of the
can
civil
go towards one of
infractions,
the civil
and you can get
infractions.
credit
And you can
on the
get
driving while
credit
license
on the driving
suspended.
while
This is
license
the same thing I
suspended. This
explained
is
to
the
you
same
last
thing I
time.
explained to you last
Just
time.
put it on
Unless
the
you want to
driving while
just put it
license
on the
suspended,
driving while
and then
license suspended,
you'll
and
owe
then
another
you'll owe another
$210
because that won't be credited
because that won't be
places.
credited in 2 places.
This is one of those pivotal courtroom moments where the tone shifts from mildly irritated to visibly frustrated. The defendant keeps asking for clarification, but the judge feels she's explained it 3 times now. In a courtroom, repeating questions that have already been answered can make it seem like you're stalling or avoiding the point. And here, it's clear the judge sees this as exactly that. You can almost hear the temperature in the room rising.
All I said was I was trying to understand what was going on.
And I explained it to you 3 times now.
Okay.
Do you understand it yet?
May I have a court date where I can actually come in? Because I would like to pull the transcripts. I'm being honest with you because I have been trying to only explain myself when I be on Zoom. And when I try to explain to you what me and you talked about from one court date to the next, you tell me that I'm lying to you, and I have never lied to you about what you have told me.
Say that you do not understand. You are not hearing and you are not listening. You can pull.
I'm talking about previous court dates.
Stop talking over me, please. You can pull whatever transcript you want to pull. That's up to you. You're not coming in. This is in. If you want to pull a transcript so you can review that, you go ahead. You can call them and find out how much it costs to get those transcripts. That's up to you.
If you're not, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I think you don't listen well, is what I do think.
I do listen well. Miss, what I'm trying to explain to you is it was like 4 court dates ago, and we had a conversation, and you told me something, and I'd done that. And then when I came back to court, I tried to tell you that, and you told me you never told me that. When you asked me why was these tickets so old and still pending, I told you because every time I came to court, the prosecutor already said that they want to see if I can get my license, and they set them aside.
And now the tension spikes. The defendant suggests pulling past transcripts, implying the judge previously told him something different. That's risky because it challenges the judge's memory and authority right there in the open. Notice how quickly she shuts that down, reminding him it's his responsibility to pay for and obtain transcripts if he wants them. This is where courtroom dynamics get tricky. Technically, he's allowed to request records, but the way you ask can make or break your credibility.
Why don't you go ahead and pull the transcripts so that you can prove whatever it is you think you're trying to prove, Mr. Jordan?
All right. I don't see why, nothing. That's just, all right. So how much?
You just told me you were listening, so you should know the number.
You said 6 something.
$665.
You're right this time. Yeah, I mean, I'm being respectful. I don't even understand why you even getting an attitude with me.
Well, maybe if you go back and watch the video, you'll understand it.
I do. Ma'am, you was my lawyer on these cases.
I was not your lawyer on these cases.
All right.
Do you understand you've had 17 tickets in this court?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are you saying something that is totally not true?
I'm not lying.
Okay, whatever, sir. You know what happens on a docket? It shows who the attorneys are. I was not your lawyer on any of these tickets, Mr. Jordan. Maybe you should stop getting so many tickets and then you wouldn't get them confused.
Ouch, that's a judicial mic drop. The judge points out he's had 17 tickets and flat out suggests that's why he's confusing them. This isn't just about unpaid fines anymore. It's about reputation. In court, your track record follows you, and a long list of past infractions can make it much harder to argue for leniency. At this point, the hearing is circling the drain, and we're seconds away from a contempt warning.
All right.
Anything you want to talk about today, Mr. Jordan?
I mean, nobody listens to me, so I'm a compulsive liar. So, I mean, I don't know anything I'm speaking on. That's why I asked, can I just come into the court on the live instead of doing this over? I have better court dates with you in person.
I'm about done with this docket with you today because you do not listen. I already told you 3 times you're not coming in here into this courthouse. If you want to get a transcript, you can order that. I don't know what else.
I understand that. I heard all that.
And well, then stop saying you're going to come into the courthouse because that's not happening right now.
You already said that too.
From you. Mr. Jordan, in a few moments, you're going to be held in contempt of court and you're going to be doing some additional jail time. Is there anything else you need today?
No, ma'am.
All right. Then you have a great day. Goodbye.
So there it is. What began as a $665 payment discussion spiraled into a battle over past promises, ticket confusion, and a full-blown credibility clash. The judge gave him payment options, a review date, and multiple explanations, but when patience ran thin, the conversation teetered on the edge of contempt. This case is a textbook example of why clear records, consistent communication, and keeping emotions in check are critical in court. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what's coming next.